Good afternoon, everybody. If I could just grab your attention, we'll get the auction underway, and welcome back to number 3 Greive Street here in this desirable pocket of Bayswater. On behalf of the selling agents James Dong and Jerry Zhu, proudly representing the team from One Agency here locally. Thank you so much for your attendance, and we are looking forward to receiving your bids for this very well priced property here this afternoon. Rectangular flat 725 square metre allotment with that added bonus, permit approved for a very large spacious 2-level townhouse at the rear, both having their own separate driveway access. Certainly very, very well designed. We commend you on your judgment here this afternoon, and we wish you all the very best in your bidding endeavours. We certainly got a very keen reserve price from our seller. We are selling under Victorian auction conditions, which do state that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a very reasonable and realistic reserve price, and as the auctioneer I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words that I will use during the course of the auction to indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Inside the house has been on display the contract of sale and vendor statement section 32 that has been on display both here this afternoon and throughout the course of the auction program. No doubt you would agree, once you read through it, it's a very easy document to understand and digest. That is the contract that once you have purchased this property that you will then be hanging around immediately post the auction and signing off as the purchaser. Neatly summarised for you, it is a 10% deposit, anywhere from 30 to 60 up to 90 days. Settlement is fine. If you've had any slight variations to that, as long as Jerry and James have said that's fine, you can go ahead and bid on that basis. It is being sold unconditionally here this afternoon on an as-is, where-is basis. The Section 32 vendor statement does outline to you all of the services connected to the property and all of the outgoings applicable to this property. The property here this afternoon, as you can all appreciate, this area has really been the recipient of an upward surge of capital values over the last several years. And when you have a look at the locational attributes that Bayswater has to offer, we are surrounded by a myriad of amenities, schools, both secondary and primary, both public and private. Of course, we are very, very close to Westfield Knox, very, very close indeed to a whole range of other local shops and amenity nearby. Major freeway routes are, of course, very, very close with public transport. The actual home, the house itself, as you can all appreciate, very solid bone property at the front, with that added benefit of having the permit approved for that very spacious 2-level, double-level townhouse there at the back, giving you its own access for each of the properties, the driveway here and that separate driveway if you do intend to build via the permit out the back there on the other side of the property. You're ticking all of your buying criteria boxes, but the main thing here this afternoon is that the reserve price is well and truly in line with where you buyers do see value for this property. Bid strongly, because you'll certainly feel justly proud once you are the new owner, living at the front, possibly living at the back, and then receiving that rental income as well. But as buyers, you've seen the property, you've appreciated the attributes. You've got to figure in mind as to where the property's value sits. Let's hear it from you. An opening bid or offer to start me away. Let's see how we go. I won't call out a figure. I'll leave it to yourself. Somewhere fair and reasonable to start for number 3 Greive Street in Bayswater. What's it worth in your opinion? Won't call out a figure. I'll leave it to yourselves. The old saying in property, I say it all the time, to buy it, just need to put in a bid. Say $700 to start us away. At $700,000, fair and reasonable. We've seen the range and we've seen the comparable sales. At $700,000 is a place to start. Could I see a bid from yourselves? At $700,000, nice easy way to buy here this afternoon. Open forum and very, very transparent. At $700,000, can I see a bid from yourselves? Otherwise, I'll take a bid on behalf of the vendor just to get me started. At $700,000, could I say? Okay, vendor bid it away. Let's go. Let's start from $700,000 and we'll nudge it north from there on a $10,000 increment, just north of that. So $700,000 as a vendor bid to start me away. Seven's the call. At $700,000, is there any further rise in advance from yourselves as a buyer for the property here this afternoon to call it back into your favour? 710, could we say? Seven's the bid at $700,000. Any further rise from yourselves to call it back into your favour? 710. And there we go. Welcome to the bidding, sir and madam. It's there. It's at the start. 710's into your favour. Another 10 to call it back into your favour now at 720. Could we say, or maybe put some strength into the bidding and call it back into your favour at say 730 or 740? It's into your favour. It's a good, strong, solid bid. It's at $710,000. Bids here. It's right at the front. 710's the call. 720. 720. There we go. So 720, sir, into your favour. 730, pardon me, sir. $730,000. Sorry, sir, couldn't quite hear you. Strong bid. 730, it's into your favour. Standing on the other side of the street. 730's the bid. Madam, how about we go to 750? 730's the bid. It's at 730. 10 if you like at 40, or I'd go straight to 50, or perhaps even 60. 730, sir, into your favour. Good, strong, solid bid. Raised it up on a $20,000 increase. 730's there now at 730,000. Madam, I want to come back into the bidding.
740.
740. 750. Bids at 750 now. 60 or 70, madam. 750. 750's there, James. Just ahead of your bid. So 750's over there, madam, in advance of your last bid. 750's the call. Could we say 60 or 70 to call it back into your favour? Gentlemen, hold the bid. Gentlemen, holds the bid, I should say. 750's there, James.
They won't wait for a while.
Sure. Okay, so, sir, it's into your favour. It's at $750,000. Sir, bid's into your favour at $750,000. Is there any further rise and advance above the bid? It's there, right on the centre at $750,000. I'll call it down and give it 3 chances. Against your last bid, 40's now 50. In on the second against the first. It's at $750,000. Calling it now. First time a call into your favour, sir. 750 holds the bid, holds the lead. 60 or 70 to call it back in your favour. 750 is there now. Second time of call.
I'll go 55.
55 it is. 755. 760. 65.
75.
75. 780. 85. 785 there, sir. Into your favour, 785,000. Holds the bid. 785 is there on the car bonnet, sir. Against your last bid, 785. Into your favour, sir. On the first, come back in any time if you'd like to do so. It's at 785, sir. Maybe a good chance to go straight to 800,000. 790. 800. 805, 810, maybe 820, sir. Selling it, so there we go. Bids at 800, sir. We are playing it for outright sale here and now. It's in your favour, sir. If there's no bid higher, you've bought the property, the house. It's $800,000. Bids there, against and against. 3 bidders with me thus far. If you are holding back, now's your chance. Come into the bidding. It's into your favour. It's at $800,000 on the market and selling it here this afternoon. Bids against, it's into your favour. Come back in if you'd like to. 8's the call. It's at $800,000. Is there any further rise in advance above that gentleman's bid? Sitting in front, in on the third against the second, the first. 3 bidders with me thus far. Sir, you hold the bid. 800,000. I'm calling it down. 3 chances on the market. Sell it.
You want a bid 805?
805. 806. 7. 8.
9.
No, 809's there. 10. 11. Say 820, sir. 12 if you like. 811. Into your favour, sir. Been biding his time. 811's there, sir. It's up to you. Anytime you'd like to come back, call it out. Feel free to do so. 811's the bid. It's into your favour. Principally against, and to you and you as well. 811, sir. Into your favour. Just standing to my right-hand side. 811. On the market, selling here, ladies and gentlemen. Be absolutely clear. At 811,000, sir. Against your last bid. 812 if you'd like to do so. Or to you, madam. Bids at 811,000. Calling it down now. First time. Bids there. Into your favour. Against. 811 is there. Second time of call. Sir, what would you like to do? You want to come back into the bidding? 812, could we say? You sure? All right, 811's there. Jerry, standing next to you. Sir, would you like to come back into the bidding? On the second time of call, it's at 811,000 in that gentleman's favour. Madam, we look to you as well. Do I have your best? Would you like to put in another bid? Okay. Jerry, next to you. Sir, you said no. $811,000. Selling it for 820. 820. 812. Sorry, sir, a long way away. 813. 813 immediately replied, sir. 813 against you, a bit of 812. Is there? 850. 16 it is. 816, sir, against. Bids in his favour. 816 is the bid. 820, sir, perhaps. 817. I'd go to 820, sir. Might be a good strategy. 820 it is, thank you. 820's there, sir. 820. Sir, against your last bid, he's raised it up on a 3. 820 is the bid.
821.
821. Lost nothing then, sir. 22. You sure? All right. Might have got it, sir. That $1,000 bid may have put it into your favour. Well, it is, but it may have won you the property and bought the house for you. At $821,000, sir, into your favour. Principally against the rest of you as well. 821 is the bid. Standing next to you, Jerry, at $821,000. Is there any further rise in advance above that gentleman's bid? Sir, it's into your favour. Standing next to Jerry, 821. Sir, come back into the bidding if you would like to do so on a 1 or even a higher bid above that as if you'd like. Bids at $821,000 now. First time, into your favour. 821, selling. Second time of call, sir. You sure? Don't want to change your mind? 822, all right. Sir, we look to you. Madam, sir, bids at $821,000 now. Third, final, sure? 822, good thing I checked. 822, sir. Right at the end, he came in on a $1,000 increase, raised it to 822. Thank you.
824.
824. Spent 3 of his, sir. With respect, of course. $824 is there. Into your favour, sir, 824. I'll give you a chance to have a think about it, sir. Maybe run the sums into your head one more time. 824. Sir, it's into your favour, against the rest. At this point in time, as you all know, and for absolute clarity, about to sell, calling it. First time, into your favour, sir, principally against your last bid. 824 it is. Bids now into your favour, sir, at $824,000. Second time of call. Sure. Okay. Bids at $824,000. Third, final, in your favour at $824,000. And it's sold. Congratulations, sir. Well done. $824,000. Well bought. On behalf of the team from One Agency, thank you so much for your attendance. Great result. See you all very, very soon.